Alright, what's up YouTube? This is going to be a quick video that has been pretty heavily requested, and that is going to be how to improve the hooks for your videos and just like increase your swipe rate and keep more people on your video. This is really important because along with average view duration, the swipe rate of your shorts is going to be like a key factor in determining whether your video does well or not. So I'm just going to get into it. Alright, so the first thing I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to come over to YouTube. I'm going to go to the shorts feed, but I'm going to mute the audio so that you guys can't actually hear what's going on, and I'm going to mute it for myself as well. So let's go to the shorts tab. Right. So one thing I want you guys to notice is like there's different types of hooks at the start of the video. There's like a visual hook, and there's also like audio hooks. So you can see this video, there's nothing really like crazy hooking you in here, but it's just like a high quality video. It like just looks nice. This one here, you can see the text jumps out at you straight away. As this loads, you'll be able to see it'll jump right out at you. See, it jumps out. You can see this video here, there's only 5 seconds left. That pops out, and then there's like a cursor also curving around the 5-second timer, and it's just as he's about to take a shot. So they don't have it so that he doesn't stand there for a while, dribble, 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 and then takes a shot. Literally, like, how long are we in there? Still at 0 second, like we're just under a second, and he's already released the shot. You can see this video here. They put a video of like, what is this, 360-pound Connor Williams. So they're like trying to look at how big the guy is, and just instantly they has no real effect, this start part, but they just seem checking into the game. You can see that text like pops out at you. There's like a filter on there. Speed is also just like, he's a famous person, so it sort of has a natural hook if you just put him at the start of your video. See, that one doesn't even have like the craziest hook, but it's like, you can see a shooter, they've got a viral clip. So that's another thing. Like things with viral clips, they have just like a natural hook to them because people know what they're about. And like most people would have seen this clip when it went viral in the Olympics. They would have, like, they want to see what's coming next, and then it's just like a skull at it. These type of videos, like, I'm guessing they just post like hundreds of them. You can see they just post a ton of vids. So some of them are going to go viral. I find it really hard to make videos like this with the meme up top, like text, and then a video to the bottom. See, this one doesn't really have a good visual hook. So a lot of these videos must have just a sort of audio hook. This channel's really good. You can see the editing's really nice. 5 million views. Only posted, what, 3 videos. But you can see this. The second the video starts, you can see Shaq getting like a pass for a dunk. And then it just instantly goes to like, I don't know what's actually happening in this video, but you can see pass to Shaq, dunk, photo of LeBron and AD, and back to Shaq. Like, it's moving really quickly. And this, like, this start part is just something to catch your attention. You can see it did really well. 560,000 likes. All right, this is a really good visual hook because you can see a needle and then the earth behind it. Like, that's just a, like, it catches your attention quite well. All right, so this video, even though it's an ad, okay, so this video, even though it's an ad, you can see, watch what they do at the start. They like have a lot of movement. They drop it down. It sort of catches your attention just because there's a lot of movement in this area. They go slam, cuts really quickly, cuts again. Like, it's just moving so fast. It just keeps people attention because they can't really process what's happened until the next clip happens. And then by that time, then they're already still watching. Now it looks like it's repeating the shorts feed. I don't know why it does this sometimes, but yeah, okay, that's all I'll do for that. Then I want to try find some audio hooks. All right, can you hear that straight? This first video that pops up, obviously it's an enormous music company, music channel, but listen to the hook straight away. Like you can just tell that would hook you in. Like if you're scrolling, along with the sort of visual editing and like hooks that they're using here, you can see how much stuff's going on in the first 1 to 2 seconds. Like everything's perfect about this. Like this channel's obviously enormous and getting so many views, so they know what they're doing. But that example of that audio straight into it the second you swipe on, and then all the editing plus the captions are really good. So it's just all around really good video. I mean, this is an example of a really good hook. Someone jumping off something really high sort of catches your attention naturally just because you want to know what happened, even though it's just one of these reaction channels that... Don't know why people do this. I'm pretty sure you can't get monetized just putting like your little face in the bottom left corner like that. But you can see, I'll go to the actual video. You can see 200,000 likes. Jumping off, like bungee jumping, something like that. And notice how they don't start it 5 or 10 seconds before they jump and like they're preparing to jump. They do it the second they're about to jump. Watch, all their videos will be like that, and especially the most popular ones. See that? Sprinting to run off the cliff, whatever they're jumping off. Every single time.
Rugby set.
A lot of people.
You can see that, you can hear that scream at the start of the video, which is really good, along with like obviously the visual hook of someone jumping off.
This dad is helping his 2 daughters jump into the pool.
Using viral sounds is also a good idea if it fits your video, that is, and it just sort of people know the sound and they just have more chance of staying in your video. Plus, sometimes the algorithm will push it out more if the sound is trending and like getting a ton of views. Like you can notice when they start this song, they start it in like a pretty good time. Listen. And it also matches the clip, like it as he lands, sort of the beat doesn't drop, but listen.
I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love the sue. I want to perform their favorite song.
See, like a channel like this, they're doing really good with the hooks. Listen.
I was up at Westchester dodging all the high beams, Gardena swap meet, shopping bogus ice cream.
All right, so that's just some examples of like visual and audio hooks that are really good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually create some videos and show you what I do to make a good hook, because a lot of the time it doesn't even need a lot of editing. It's just about putting the right thing at the start and not sort of leaving, what do you call it, like dead space. So nothing that doesn't need to be there. You literally just put in exactly what needs to be there and maybe the most engaging part at the very start. So I'll show you now. One thing I wanted to do just before we went into the editing is go to the ranking channel, and I'm going to filter the view versus swiped away ratio by like highest and lowest. I'm going to take the 3 highest videos and the 3 lowest videos, and we're going to look at why I think that they performed the best, or they had the highest swipe rate. So what I'll do is I've got the 3 highest and then go to the 3 lowest. I've got to make sure they actually get views, because some of the low ones don't actually have any views. All right, perfect. All right, let's have a look. So we're going to go to reach, and we've got 76%, 80%, and 78%. We'll come to the first video. This one's got 76% swipe rate, so it's okay, but it's not great.
Texture fringe with
Alright, so one thing you can notice off the bat, listen to the sound.
texture fringe.
A ding with a pointing arrow to the photo, and then also some text down the bottom. Even though I didn't put the text or the arrow or the picture, I got that clip and used it at the very start. So let's listen to it one more time.
Texture fringe with a fade on the side might look good.
You ready?
So that's why it probably did alright. Like, it's nothing crazy, it's just a ding sound effect, and then obviously an arrow, so some normal stuff. Alright, coming to the next one. This one's close to an 80% swipe rate.
Raise your ya.
So I used a viral clip here that's currently going pretty viral on TikTok and other platforms, and I get straight into it. There's like 5 or 10 seconds before this part that I cut out just because it's not needed. People don't know it. Everyone just knows this part. Let's listen again.
Raise your ya. Raise your ya.
So you can hear that. It just instantly gets into it. The part that everyone knows, the part that everyone wants to see. I don't include anything else. So that's why I think it got like an 80% swipe rate. And this next one's 78%. So you can hear that instantly, the grandma's screaming, which just catches people's attention. The other thing is there was probably 5 seconds before the screaming started that I could have included, but it just doesn't really catch people's attention as well. Screaming is always like a really good thing just because normally when someone's screaming, it means they're like in distress or something's happening to them. So people genuinely like, or generally they want to look over if they're in public or something. So the same thing works on a phone. The screaming sort of catches people's attention. And you can see pretty engaging clip. Only lasts 6 seconds, 7 seconds, and instantly changes over. Okay, let's look at the bottom ones now. 53%.
You got you some bondage rope? So I can hang myself, blah blah.
All right, so this one here
You got you some bondage rope?
has no sound effects, got no music. It's literally just talking. There's no captions or anything.
You got you some bondage rope?
And I'm guessing my audience just doesn't even want to see sort of like Sidemen, Road to Shore type of videos. So that's why I think it performed pretty badly. You can see got terrible analytics compared to the rest. Let's have a look where the people came from. They pretty much all came from the channel pages. So, I mean, that just proves that my audience did not want to see videos like that. Let's have a look if we can find the swipe rate. Yeah, so it's just pretty mid swipe rate. All people coming from my channel, so they clearly just don't want to see videos like that. So that's one reason that a swipe rate can be really low. Even if the start of the video is okay, it's just people don't want to see that type of content, so they don't stay on the video. This next one, 63%. Most of it came from Shorts feed, but some came from channel pages. So one thing I think I did wrong here is, see how weird it looks? Like they've got 1/3 cut out. You got 2 people here. You got the actual clip here. I should have cut this clip, put it sort of in the middle area, and then cut to like the judge or the other 2 people.
He hit me hard, Judge. I had to go to the hospital.
And again, there's no music or anything, which music and stuff just helps, or sound effects, they just help sort of entice people to watch your video. And last one. Right, so you can see this. Watch how long it takes to actually get to the dap up before anything important happens, or at least without the actual topic of the video happening. Right, so we're already 2.5 seconds in. They dap up at like 2.5 to 3 seconds into the video, which is not needed. I should have just started it as they dap up, and then people would have stuck around because they actually see what's happening in the video earlier. See that? Or I could have picked a way better clip, like a clip like this. Any of these later on clips. So that's just quick examples of some of my personal videos that some of them performed okay, and then just some of them did pretty shit, and that's just because I did something wrong with the hook of the video. Alright, so I've got the clips that I want to use for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look through them.
Will I be able to get your name and badge number, please?
And I want to find the most engaging one.
Will I be able to get your...
So I've already used this clip here for the first clip in one of my videos, so I'm going to avoid using that. So I might use...
I'm asking you why you listen to me. Listen to me.
So I'm going to use this clip.
I'm asking you why you listen to me. Listen to me. We've stopped you, okay?
Another thing you can notice is I'll let you watch the start of it.
We've stopped you, okay?
So you can hear the numbers, they slide in. You can see them slide in. There's also sound effects. I put the wrong sound effect. I put a camera instead of a popping sound, but I'll change that later. But listen.
We've stopped you, okay? Because your friend is driving a car on a road.
Alright, so I actually decided to change the first clip because I found this. It's always been going viral recently. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Let's listen. I'm going to cut it. We don't need all this yapping.
I'm sitting here right
I
here.
know that was not us.
I'm out.
I'm going to cut it down to just before the backup screamer. Alright, let's watch it real quick.
What was that?
I don't either. Seriously, you guys?
Out.
See? Oh my god, I told you that was not us.
And then I can end it right there. Because all they have to see is the first scream, them getting mad, the second scream, and then the backup scream. They don't have to hear every single part of the video and like everything that happens in the original doesn't have to happen in this because we're ranking them and we're just putting in the best parts so people stay on the videos for longer. So that can be number one. That can be screaming in public. The next one, driving on a road.
Hey, Black.
I'm going to start this clip. See the audio of this clip. You can see that not much happens until here. So I'm just going to cut it just before he starts talking.
Hey, black guys. Here's a basketball. Go chase your dreams and be great.
Doesn't need the whole clip, so just after he does the prank, end it.
Will I be able to get your name and badge number, please?
You can, of course. Why would you like that?
Just curiosity.
Oh, curiosity. Well, I give you my badge number, 215598.
Good boy.
Have a nice day. Cheers now. See you later.
Thank you.
Just as he slams the door, cutting it, so it goes to the next clip. Alright, there we go. We've got the outline set up.
Hey, black guys. Here's a basketball. Go chase your dream.
I can finish the editing later, right? But what I just wanted to sort of show you for this video, we've got, this is one hook. Right, if you were swiping, or if you were like scrolling, what would catch your attention more? This? Or just say this clip was put first. It's just not that engaging, or it is engaging, but it's not quite as engaging as some dude just screaming. This whole clip's really good as well, so I feel like that'll be a good hook. And then I sort of use a decent clip second and decent clip third, just because you want to keep that retention up. If you put a bad clip second and third, people aren't really going to get to your fourth and fifth clip. So honestly, this fifth clip's probably the worst one on the whole video, but I'm just doing it sort of as an example. Not really worrying about how good the actual video itself is. There we go.
I don't either.
I think I'm also going to do is I'm going to make these thicker because there's text behind the captions. I mean, text behind the title, which makes it hard to see. So I'm going to put this thickness up to about, I'm just going to put it at 100.
See? Oh my god, I told you that was not us.
We've stopped you, okay? Because your friend is driving a car on a road.
Hey, black guys. Here's a basketball. Go chase your dreams and be great.
Will I be able to get your name on?
What is that? Can you guys see that? Or it flicks to something for a split second. I'm going to cut out the start.
Will I be able to get your name and badge number, please?
You can, of course. Why would you like that?
Just curious.
Alright, so that's the whole video done. But I want you guys to think that, like, when you imagine you were scrolling and you came across your video, would you actually think it's a good video? Would you actually sort of stay on? Because normally when you make a video, you think it is actually better than like other people do. You have like a bias towards your own videos. And I know I do that personally. So I really try to think, and I try to view it as if I was scrolling. Would this actually catch my attention if I didn't know it was my video and I had sort of no relationship to it? So you want to make the hook one of the most engaging parts of the video, if not the most engaging. You can also just chuck the most engaging part of the video at the start for the first second, and then sort of introduce it and build up to that, and then have it repeat or have it loop so that people are watching the first few seconds of the video again in order to see the actual like most important part. Just say it's an explosion or someone falling or something like that. You could have it at the very first second. And also you can see the text sort of swipes in and there's a popping sound and a whooshing sound. So I'll mute these for a sec so you guys can hear as the text appears, the number 5, and then wait to the end with the skull emoji. Alright, so that's a good example for what I do, like in the ranking niche. But in other niches, sort of like the viral commentary and stuff like that, you really want to have it like visual as well as like audio effects, because you can't really put a really engaging clip at the very beginning. So you want to have it moving fast paced. You want to have red circles that appear and arrows, and then popping sound effects, whooshing sound effects. And another thing you can do just to instantly sort of increase engagement, not engagement, but sort of people's engagement to your video, not as like a like or a comment, but just people's sort of how much they enjoy watching a video. You can put stuff like this in. So it's literally just on the first clip, you put an animation, and here I've got the swoosh, so watch it. So that's, you're getting sound effects, you're getting animations, you're getting a scream at the very start of the video. It's just like, I feel like this would have a 80 to 85% retention or average view. I feel like this would have an 80 to 85% swipe rate. Alright, so if you do faceless YouTube, I'm guessing you know this channel, FitFix, makes videos about sport and that sort of stuff, fitness. And let's have a look at some of their videos.
Watch how effortless this can.
Alright, so you can see, instantly gets into it. Got a big arrow pointing down.
Watch how effortless this Kenyan. When this
video zooms out, there's a ding and an arrow.
man showed up, this shows how much strength.
There's a zoom out with some sort of sound effect. I'm not sure what that sound effect is.
This shows how much strength animals really have compared to humans. Starting off against a lemur at 10 pounds, then a small. At the airport, this poor guy.
This doesn't have much of a hook.
During vacation.
That has like a little zoom out and a sound effect.
During vacation, this tour.
There's an arrow there.
Guide went all out.
And the other thing is he's actually got a real voice, so it's not an AI voice, which definitely helps because people sort of have less of a connection to an AI voice and therefore are going to swipe way more frequently. So this is the type of stuff you want to do if you're making these viral videos with commentary. You want to put arrows, sound effects, you want to have the videos sort of zoom in, zoom out, or sort of go sideways at the start.
This mother discovered that.
And you want to get straight into the talking with some good captions and stuff like that. There's not too much you can really do. Like there's some stuff, but it's just more about getting straight into it and not like wasting the viewer's time if you're doing a channel like this. Okay, so pretty much if you can't understand my explaining what you want to do, you really want to just put the most engaging part of the video at the very start, or at least a very engaging part of it. Doesn't have to be the most engaging. You want to use sound effects. You want to use things that catch people's eye, like circles, arrows, and yeah, just anything that can catch someone's attention. Put it at the start. Cut out any dead space, and you'll see that swipe rate go up by quite a bit.